And I assure you that if we do not stand up and be counted at this time, we know the price that has to be paid if we lose this fight. And as a Catholic, I assure you, we will pay that price again.
Would these guys give their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honors? What was it that was so significant, so special and important to them? The reason we are a great nation, the reason we've been a great nation, is because of Christianity, because of what Christianity has produced, of what Christianity brought to America. If we lose Christianity in America, we lose what made us great.
Eric, about whom will you next write? And I thought, well, there is only one person besides Wilberforce, only one about whom I would write if I were to write a second biography. I remembered Bonhoeffer, and of course I did write that book, and I have to tell you, nobody's more shocked by the reception of the book than I. No one is more grateful to the Lord for the people who are reading and talking about this book. I know that it was read even by President George W. Bush, who's intellectually incurious, as we've all read. He read the book. No pressure. I just want to say no pressure. No. I know you're very busy, Mr. President, but I know sometimes you take plane rides and you got time to kill, so here. I got it. Just think, no pressure at all, no pressure at all. Who am I to pressure you? Nonetheless, the lives of both of these men illustrate the difference between phony religiosity and really believing in God in a way that is real, that changes your life, that must change your life, and the lives of others. Now,
how sweet.
What do you want with the old preacher?
I'm here to seek your advice.
Are you contemplating a life of solitude?
But now
People like you too much to let you live a life of solitude. Besides,
Wilbur, you have work to do.
No one of our age has ever taken power, which is why we're too young to realize that certain things are impossible.
To speak for those who could not.
They do this to let you know that you no longer belong to God, but to a man.
We understand you're having problems choosing whether to do the work of God or the work of a political activist.
We humbly suggest that you can do both.
do it. Row their dirty, filthy ships out of the water.
If we were to outlaw the trade tomorrow, this would bring financial disaster to many of the great cities of this country.
His enemy is my enemy.
You are sleepwalking hand in hand with the rebel.
No matter how loud you shout, you will not drown out the voice of the people!
People!
Remember two things very clearly. I'm a great sinner and Christ is a great saint.
Try again. As your Prime Minister, I urge caution.
And as my friend?
Oh, to hell with caution.
I was blind, but now I see. Didn't I write that?
Yes, you did.
Well, now at last it's true.
He left a secure pastoral position in New York City and returned on the last ship to Germany. He astounded prominent theologians with his passionate intellect. Now, Hitler viewed him as a threat. He was banned from Berlin, forbidden to speak, write, or publish. He wore the mask of a patriotic pastor, but became a double agent. In the Abwehr intelligence agency, he traveled to Norway, Sweden, and Switzerland. He used his ecumenical contacts to sabotage Nazi war strategies and smuggled German Jews to Switzerland. But the Gestapo uncovered the smuggling activity, and Hitler discovered his assassination plot. Weeks before the inevitable fall of the Third Reich, Bonhoeffer and other Abwehr conspirators were executed by Hitler's direct command. As Dietrich was ordered to follow the guards, he pulled a fellow prisoner aside and said, "This is the end. For me, the beginning of life."